Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
I know more about cooking dinner for a party of 12 than about packing a lunch for a 12-year-old. I know kids like things like fish sticks. Fillets, I get, but sticks? Maybe we can just compromise on mac and cheese. Can you make that with Brie?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
So I got to ask you a question. Are you ready for your Wednesday nights never to be the same again? Are you ready for Crossing the Void? Crossing the Void Paranormal Radio is the place where every Wednesday from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern, we will cross that line from known reality to the unknown and misunderstood. In our journey, we will cover such topics as the paranormal, cryptozoology, conspiracy theories, and much more. Join myself, Scott Hare, and Alexis Doyle as we will be your guides on this weekly 3-hour journey, where the rules of this world don't always apply when crossing the void. So I only have one question for you. Are you ready? Crossing the Void Paranormal Radio, Wednesday nights 8 to 11 Eastern on the Hazy Radio Network. For more information on CTVPR, check our website at ctvpr.weebly.com or check our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/crossingthevoid paranormal radio.
at the world through the wide-angle lens. It's The Broader View with Hay-Z and Belle Salisbury on the Hay-Z Radio Network. Now, back to the show.
And we are back on The Broader View with Hay-Z and my co-host, Belle Salisbury, in which we have a wonderful, incredible guest with us. And the music that you're listening to is actually from our guest, Mr. Sam Haskins. He was born into a musical family. His maternal grandmother played the piano and was a gospel singer. His father played the harmonica and vocals in various R&B bands. His brother plays the piano, majors in voice, and teaches elementary music school. Sam's love of music led him to Northwestern State University in Oklahoma, where he earned a bachelor's degree in music performance. He became active in college, joining the Distinguished Men of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. After college, he joined the Air Force Jazz Band, the Pacesetters, stationed at, how do you pronounce that name?
Chanute.
Chanute. Welcome to the show, Sam. You had to go pronounce the names for me because I couldn't pronounce. I didn't know how to pronounce it. In Rental, Illinois. Sam Haskins, welcome to the show. I am thrilled that you are here.
Well, thank you very much, Zeta. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much.
Well, I found you on a wonderful site called Music Submit, where independent artists submit their music. And when I went and listened to, I think you submitted 3 tracks, I immediately fell in love with it. I am a big jazz person anyway, but your music, it really, when I first heard it, and believe it or not, I was thinking Chuck Mangione. I mean, it is
right.
It is right up with that realm, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Zeta. It's, like I said, it's been a thrill and a joy, just working on the project and just trying to get it out and just see, how far it can go. And I'm really digging it, how people are really enjoying it, and it's a blessing.
Now, is your CD, Nothing Between Us, is that your first CD, or this is your second one, right?
Yes, that is my second one. My first CD is entitled Dreamcatcher.
Mm-hmm.
On that, it's just basically music that I have written just to show off my writing style, and also music I've written for other people. I'm not playing trumpet on that, and that's basically how Nothing Between Us came about, because some of my fans, they love the music and everything, but they know I was a trumpet player, and said, well, how come you're not playing on this one?
Yeah.
And so I kind of like, I guess I need to go back and sit down and see what I can do here. So that's basically how Nothing Between Us came about. I started, composing and trying to come up with ideas. And so it took me a while, but finally all the ideas came out and everything just kind of like fell in place. And I came out with Nothing Between Us.
Phenomenal music, by the way. I mean, I've actually got it on my little iPod shuffle at work that I listen to throughout the day, and people at work were even commenting on it. So I directed them to your website for them to go and listen to your music. And I know somebody was actually going to download one today, actually. So hopefully you'll get a response on that one. But when you go back into your career, now you've been in music your entire life, either through your own music or through your family's. Within your family, who was your biggest inspiration?
Well, I have to say it was my father, and also my grandmother and my uncles, and but just growing up and being in the church and hearing my grandmother sing and pretty much all on my father's side, brothers and sisters, aunts, they all sing, and especially my father, he was not musically trained. He did not, go to school for it, but he had a very good ear. He can sing, but he was more of a James Brown and interpreter, and he had a show that he did a lot of James Brown stuff, and he also played harmonica as well. And he had a little band, and that's basically how I got the bug, and just going and seeing him, and I said, well, this is what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, first, get a job, get something that you can fall back on, because, this music is not, it's not steady. And I said, that's all right. I want to do what you're doing. So,
yeah. So
I'm doing it.
So even though, I mean, they realize that the struggle that musicians have, um, they really didn't discourage you because how could they? I mean, that was their love too.
Right, right. Yeah. But like I said, they was very, it was very realistic. They didn't, they didn't sugarcoat about this business because I seen it at an early age that it has its ups and has its downs, and it's to have steady work, you really got to go out there and hustle and hit the pavement and make the phone calls. And so I've seen that at a very early age, and having a certain package and there's so many things that goes in to survive as a musician. But they told me, hey, this is how it is. This is what you got to deal with, but be nice, do something you enjoy doing, as well, in music. And so that's basically how my love of teaching came about, just giving back what, I have been taught. So, I've been fortunate to burn two candles at both ends. I'm still, in music. I'm still teaching music, but I'm also still pursuing and being a professional trumpet player and writing. So
Yeah.
I've been very blessed.
See, I think that is so cool. I mean, how rare is it that people who actually are working in the field that they love and able to pursue the dream that they had when they were a young child? I mean, I don't know if you thought of yourself as being a recording artist growing up into the music. You just loved to play the music.
Yeah, you're right about that, because I had a lot of dreams. I wanted to be this and wanted to be that, and I wanted to be on stage, and like every kid, aspires to do with their music. And growing up, I had so many influences, listening to Miles Davis, Coltrane, Dizzy Gillespie, Louis Armstrong, listening to all the great trumpet players, and just dreaming that, one day I can write some music and people can really enjoy, and that's always been a dream. But I had to learn how to play the instrument, learn how to work, and get better at my craft. But it's always still my dream. Even at the age I'm at right now, it's still a dream of mine. Even though it may seem like I'm getting in this at a later stage, but I've just been doing this for a very long time. Been fortunate to play behind a lot